Everybody, got another video here for you. Today we are going to look at how to solve a system of equations using Google Sheets. So this is the system we need to solve. And it says up here, if A is an invertible matrix, the system of linear equations represented by AX, this is a capital X, these equals B, the AX and the B represent matrices, has a unique solution given by X is equal to A inverse times B. Alright, so they want us to solve this system here. So we've got to identify what A is, what X is, and what B is. Alright, so if we look at this, A is the matrix 1, 1, 1, 0.06, 0.075, and 0.095, and then 1, 0, -2. Alright, so where did we get that from? Well, this first row comes from the coefficients of the x, y, and z in the first equation. There's not any numbers there, so they're understood to be a 1. In the second row, that's the 0.06, the 0.075, and the 0.095. And then the third row, that's a 1 in front of the x and a -2 in front of the z. Well, notice there's not a y term there. What you could do is you could insert a plus 0y there. You could put that in there, so the coefficient of y is 0. Alright. So there's your matrix A. Matrix B, I can make that B a little better. B represents the variables. No, I'm sorry. Represents the 10,000, the 730, and the 0. Okay, that is what the equation's equal to. Alright, and then X are the variables. That's the X, the Y, and the Z. So basically what you have is X, which is XYZ, is equal to the inverse of this matrix A here times this matrix B. So let's input all this into Google Sheets over here. So we've got 1, 1, 1. Each element gets its own cell. 0.06, 0.075, 0.095. And then we've got 1, 0, -2. -2. So that's your matrix A. Your matrix B is 10,000, 730, and 0. So this right here is matrix A, and this is matrix B. And so in order to do this, we've got to find the inverse of this matrix first. Okay, so you can hit equals and start typing in the formula. You can hit equals MIN. It's MI inverse, multiplicative inverse of a square matrix. Okay, the other thing you can do is you can come in here to insert function, and it's an array formula, and you go down here to M inverse. So you can do either one, it doesn't matter. Okay, and so we just select matrix A and hit enter. So there's the inverse of that matrix. And so our solution would be this matrix multiplied by this matrix. So how do we do that? Well, you can type in equals it's this MMULT, M mult, the matrix product of two matrices. All right. Or if you wanted to, if you didn't want to type it in, you could go in here to insert function array, and you could go and click on the function. It's up to you. And then you would select the inverse, and then you put a comma, and then you select B, the B matrix, and hit enter, and it gives you the solution. This one is your X, this one's Y, and this one is Z. This is your X value, your Y value, and your Z value. Okay, and you notice this is a 3x3 matrix. It's a 3x3 matrix. That's A. And then B is a 3x1 matrix. And notice we can multiply them together because the two inside are the same. And then your product is going to be the two outside numbers, which that's exactly what we got. We got a three rows and one column. And there you go. That's how you solve a system of equations. And you learned how to use two different Google Sheets functions: multiplying matrices and finding the inverse of a matrix. Alright, well, I hope this video helped. Check out my other videos. Give me a like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see y'all in the next one. Later.